How you doing, Manny?
Good, Lance. How you doing?
Doing all right. I just wanted to hop on another quick call here because we're hearing some new updates on the mortgage side of things, and wanted to let everybody know out there who's in the market to purchase or refinance or whatever. So, why don't you give us a quick synopsis on what the most recent changes in light of the whole coronavirus situation?
Yeah, so it's good news. Appraisals, they're not going to be requiring full interior inspections for appraisals that are given or needed for Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac backed mortgages. So that's a good percentage of the business that's out there where a drive-by appraisal is going to be allowable as opposed to an appraiser having to go into a house and then the people who own the house being concerned about passing, any type of coronavirus or any other, situation. So the drive-by appraisal is going to be allowed on all Fannie and Freddie loans, and it's a big relief right now for our industry. So yeah, I think it's pretty exciting, and it was done very quickly, which I also appreciate from the lender side of things.
Yeah, this is great news. It helps keep the wheels turning in the real estate process here. I get just kind of to for anybody who's not been through the home buying process in the past or hasn't done it recently, just to refresh them. The appraisal is something that is required for almost every mortgage out there,
Mm-hmm.
and it helps the bank put a value on the home by an independent appraisal
Mm-hmm.
company, so that they know that they're lending the appropriate amount on the property. Correct?
That's correct. Exactly. So, we need to get an appraisal to make sure, that we're not lending on a house that's um, not enough value for the loan that we're going to give. And, it's also good for you as the buyer to have that in your pocket to make sure that you're not overpaying for a home. Um, and, if you're getting an appraisal that comes in well above, what your contract price is, well, then, you're doing really well, and, you got a great offer accepted. So it's a great thing to have for all parties. But yeah, in this case, in this circumstance, in this time frame right now, we're happy to have the drive-by as an option.
All right. Yeah. So
Yeah.
whereas in the past, the appraiser actually had to come visit the house, go in the house, go through the whole thing. They would take room measurements. It was very high level detail. So now basically the appraisers still got to visit the house, but they can do it from the comfort of their car and not have to get out and go inside the house and potentially be exposed to coronavirus or expose anybody else to coronavirus. Right.
Correct. And, this is temporary. So I
Mhm.
believe, once, we weather this storm with the coronavirus, we're going to go back to business as usual, requiring a full inspection. Um, one of the other things that I'm seeing in my transactions of late is we're getting appraisal waivers all together from Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. And so in their bulletin that they put out to us as lenders, they said in the bulletin that they're, strongly recommending that lenders, when a waiver is received on the automated underwriting findings, when that waiver is received, and that's done up front, so we know well in advance of doing the appraisal. When it's received, the Fannie and Freddie are recommending that we as lenders accept that waiver and not require the appraisal on our own. And we are. We're at
Mhm.
NJ Lenders. We're definitely accepting the waivers, and it saves the client some money. And it's supporting the value that's already in that market area. That's what a waiver is based on.
Okay. Yeah. So whereas the loans that are backed by Fannie and Freddie is a large portion of them, of the loans that are uh, originated, it's not all of them though, right? So the announcements for the Fannie and Freddie loans, who's not included in this, or who has there not been announcements for yet?
Yeah, good question. So right now it's Fannie Freddie loans. Jumbo loans will not be in that bucket at this point. So that's anything over 510 $1,000. That's a loan limit that's somewhat regional, but anyhow. And so FHA and USDA and VA, basically all the government loans, they have not made an announcement for any appraisal changes. So right now, as it sits at this moment, full appraisals are going to be required on government loans, but that could be coming down the pike.
Okay. Perfect.
And we'll keep you posted. Yeah, we'll keep you posted if it does happen.
All right. Well, good. So that's the update, everybody. Just wanted to get that quick info out to you. If you have any questions, you can feel free to reach out to me or Manny as well. Manny's info is right there on his board behind his over his shoulder there. I'll also put it in the description of this video too. So anything else that you want to add, Manny?
No, I think we covered it, Lance. Thanks for getting me on and getting this message out. Appreciate it.
All right, perfect. All right, well, talk to you soon. And again, everybody, if you have any questions, feel free to let either of us know.
Thanks, everybody.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.